There are some important changes coming for Section 8 housing. Section 8 is a federal program, but it's administered by each state, and it offers safe, clean housing options for people with reduced income. This includes people with disabilities and the elderly. We all know how expensive California housing is right now, so this program is especially important for people with reduced or fixed income. Are you wondering what these changes might mean for you or somebody who you care about? Well, keep watching. I think Section 8 housing rules are one of the most difficult to navigate, partly because they operate on different rules than all of the other public benefits. I made a video called Section 8 Housing and Public Vouchers, where I go over basic information on this, so you might want to watch that after this one. But today I wanted to talk about some asset limits that are being imposed on Section 8 eligibility. So this change actually came about through the Housing Opportunity Through Modernization Act, or HOTMA, H-O-T-M-A. And this was signed into law in 2016, but it only became effective on January 1st, 2024. Yes, I know, things can take a little while to implement in the government. So this brought about a lot of adjustments to Section 8 housing rules. But the one I really want to focus on are the changes to asset limits. So the most important thing here, I think, is that an asset limit of $100,000 has been established for Section 8 eligibility starting January 1st, 2024. This is the first time we've ever seen an asset limit with Section 8 housing, by the way. It used to be that they only looked at your income to determine eligibility. Also, you're not allowed to own real property that's suitable for housing and still qualify for Section 8 housing. But there are some exceptions to this, like if the housing is co-owned with somebody else and they're not cooperative, or the property can't be inhabited or sold. Well, happily, the Public Housing Authority isn't supposed to evict anybody whose asset limit is over $100,000 and they're already receiving Section 8 housing. But if you're applying for a Section 8 housing voucher and you have more than $100,000 of assets, you probably won't qualify.
Hey everyone, if you like my mom's video, like and subscribe.
So I've had some clients who are receiving Section 8 housing, but no other public benefits. One client inherited several $100,000 and they put that money into a revocable trust, and they made sure to keep that money as cash so it wasn't generating income, because income at that time could interfere with the Section 8 housing voucher. But this wouldn't work anymore because assets held in a revocable trust do count as accountable income for Section 8 housing purposes. So this several $100,000 would bump them over the $100,000 limit and they wouldn't qualify for Section 8 housing. So what can you do about this? Well, happily, assets in a special needs trust don't count towards Section 8 eligibility. So if you have assets that are disqualifying you from Section 8 housing, you can put those assets into a first-party special needs trust for your benefit, and then you can be eligible. I made a video called How to Receive an Inheritance While on Public Benefits, where I talk all about a first-party special needs trust, and I recommend that you watch that video. Now, the Public Housing Authority can impute some income from assets that you've transferred into a first-party special needs trust. This is called the passport savings rate, which right now is 0.4% as of January 1st, 2024. So here's an example. Let's say that you're receiving Section 8 housing benefits and you inherit $1 million. Yay! But that $1 million bumps you over that $100,000 asset limit, so you wouldn't qualify for Section 8 housing benefits. Boo! But then you turn around and you put your inheritance into a first-party special needs trust, so now you do qualify for your Section 8 housing benefits. That's great. But now keep in mind this could affect the voucher amount that you're receiving. So they would take 0.4% of that $1 million that you inherited, or let's say, that's $4,000, and they impute that as your income. So in other words, it's as if you earned $4,000 that year. So this could decrease the amount of your voucher, but you're still allowed to keep your Section 8 housing. So if you're receiving Section 8 housing in California, or if you're applying, please be careful to make sure that your countable assets are below $100,000. And if they're not, you might have to create a first-party special needs trust to hold those assets. At our office, we specialize in this. Please feel free to reach out to us. Also, we have a monthly newsletter with great information about latest changes in the law, and there's a link in the description box if you'd like to subscribe. Thank you.
Hello everyone. If you liked my mom's video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you all next time.